I'm going to talk about game design again as a kind of context for this word empathy, and I've been doing work with middle school students and high school students over the past couple years, helping them understand how to design games. And the biggest revelation that I've had around that is how important the designing of a game can be as a vehicle for helping young people understand this principle of empathy, and the notion that if you want to create change in the world, if you are interested in engaging people, transforming ideas, that you have to think deeply about their perspectives. And their whole goal is to design that game in a way that it gives rise to a shared understanding between their perspective of a designer and the sort of desires and wants and actions of that player. And so what's so interesting is when young people first design a game, we ask them to give it to somebody to play. And in the beginning, they get really upset and nervous because the player says things like, well, I don't get this, and this doesn't make sense, and I don't really agree with this. But they quickly realize that it's their job, their responsibility actually, to try to understand where those desires are coming from, what kinds of action does that player want, and how do they negotiate that with their kind of vision for what they want to do in the world. And so we've actually used game design as a kind of platform for teaching kids about empathy and point of view